Good morning. It's 4 a.m. Why so early, you ask? Well, great question. Today we are going to go trekking with the golden monkeys, but it is in Volcanoes National Park, 2.5 hours away from Kigali, where we are right now, and it starts at 7. Oh, and our flight got delayed almost 5 hours last night, so we're running on less than 4 hours of sleep. But if you think it's gonna stop us from a good adventure, well, you're wrong. But those cheeky monkeys better be pretty cool.
I assume if you're here at this time, it's probably for us.
Sure.
David, nice to
For
meet
you,
you.
yes. Yeah, the way to the gorillas.
Yes.
Okay.
Monkeys.
Monkeys, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
That's a pretty cool truck, Nissan Patrol. So this was organized pretty last minute on WhatsApp, and every time I organize something on WhatsApp, sometimes it doesn't feel very official. They're like, yeah, we'll send you someone and we'll get you the permit and all that stuff. But you know what? This morning, somebody showed up on time, so it's a good thing.
But Tracey needs to sleep more.
Just outside the national park, there are like beautiful sculpture all made out of wood. There's the massive gorillas, there's like a rhino in the back and a giraffe, but like the baby gorilla is like super impressive. Good morning. So welcome to the Volcanoes National Park here in Rwanda. We just made it. Apparently we need to go register and then we'll have to drive another about 20 minutes into the park to go to our final destination. But Tracy would like a coffee.
So actually, Rwanda is known for coffee, so I'm very excited to try their coffee. Yes.
Okay, Rwandan coffee in 3, 2, 1.
That's gonna wake me up. That's very strong coffee, but it is good. Like the flavor of it is actually really good.
You guys know it. I hate coffee, but I always do it when it's part of the experience. And Rwanda is known for coffee. Therefore, I'm gonna take a sip.
Oh, we're 100% bringing some back.
Oh, that's as strong as Ethiopia.
So I'm not gonna lie, when we first arrived, when he said there was coffee, I was expecting like little instant packets of coffee. But the fact that this good quality coffee is for free, my day just turned right around.
Let me tell you, there's not a lot of free things left in the world, but this coffee stand is.
Tracey from Kenya.
David, Kenya too.
Okay.
Santa Sana.
We love telling people we're from Kenya and then they all look at us like, what?
So we just got our brief by Ranger Jerome, which seems like a very nice guy. Now the plan is going back to the truck. We're going to drive about 20 minutes into the forest, go to a parking lot where we're going to split into teams, get information from the trackers. We're already into the forest, and then start our adventure.
So I know we're in Rwanda, so you're probably wondering why we aren't doing the gorillas. Well, we actually did gorillas on the Uganda side about a month ago. So this time we're gonna do the cheeky golden monkeys because they don't get enough love.
I already made some friends, but I had lost Tracy. So Ranger Jerome, it's probably not his official title, but I like that. Ranger Jerome just told us that basically we're walking in the general direction where they know they will be, but we didn't get the official location information from the trackers. We're much further ahead of us for a specific location. So right now, we're just walking, hoping for the best.
So right now we're still in the village portion of the hike, and it shouldn't be too hard of a hike, to be honest. He said it's relatively flat, small incline, about 200 to 300 meters of elevation.
I have to say the landscape is beautiful around us. Everywhere you look, there's a mountain or a hill, and this is probably why Rwanda is known as the country of 1,000 hills. We drove like 2.5 hours from Kigali to the national park, and it's been up and down the hill the entire time. So along the path, there's a bunch of trees with what they call bitter apple. They're saying it's not good, meaning you can eat them, but
It doesn't taste very nice. Nobody else wanted to try, but you know me. Of course I'm gonna try. Huh. That is bitter. Oh, wow. Very bitter. Wow. Do you want a bite?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Those are my two new friends from Rwanda. Cheers. Nice meeting you guys.
Enjoy you.
All the best. It's the same thing. He has it. Peter, Jean d'amour.
Yeah.
It was a pleasure. Those guys just showed up and they're like, can we practice our English with you? And then they were just asking a bunch of questions. They're super nice. One is asking me for my email and he's like, I'm gonna ask you about your trip in a few days. I was like, okay, sounds good. We'll talk on emails.
Time to go into the forest.
So we are about 30 minutes of hiking from the monkey group that we're gonna go visit today. Super excited. But in the meantime, if you guys think I'm not gonna give you a few fun facts about the golden monkeys, you're definitely on the wrong YouTube channel. So the golden monkeys live normally in a group of 50 to 80 individual. It is a matriarchal family, meaning that the women are in charge. And the males are actually not with the group most of the year. Only about 3 months of the year that the males are coming for baby making season.
So as you can see, this is bamboo forest, which the bamboo makes up 90% of the golden monkey's diet. We just met up with the trackers, so that can't be far.
And just like when we did the gorillas, it's that time again. Because like we share a lot of similar DNA, so I guess like they could be at risk if anyone is sick.
We just found our first one.
You can hear them jump from branch to branch, and as soon as you look up, they're everywhere. So at first we were walking around and they were very, very hard to spot, especially to take videos or photos of them. But Tracey and I kind of found this like little open spot. We stopped walking around and now we are surrounded. Everywhere you look in the trees, there's a little chicky monkey there. So the golden monkeys, apart from being cute, they're actually in danger, and the population worldwide is only about 4,000 individuals. So it's important to respect them so they can grow their population and be everywhere because they're the cutest.
They're very cute, and there's one right there. If you stand in one place long enough, they're literally just jumping everywhere. Like I just turned around. They're going crazy.
There's a few on the ground right now, and apparently it's quite rare because this is where they're the most vulnerable. But like one just ran right beside me. I was like, whoa. I touched his tail. Sorry. They're everywhere. Trying to go find the spot where we dropped our backpack before meeting the monkeys. I'm pretty sure it's the other way, but Ranger Jerome says it's that way. We'll see who's right. Probably him. I'm gonna be very honest with you. The two rangers in front of us who are supposed to find the spot where the bags are, they're like pointing at trees and like reference points. I mean, I don't know much, but they do look lost. Maybe they're not, but
100% lost.
I hear voices at a distance. Hopefully it's the other rangers. But I can tell you one thing. We did not walk that far to go see the monkey. So I don't know where we are. I feel like most people are figuring out that we're lost.
I was just going and then they just split up.
One ranger went left, one went right. We decided that this guy was most trustworthy. Oh yeah. Update. Good news and bad news. We did find a spot where the backpacks are, but they're not ours.
Never mind. The other rangers, they all moved our backpacks for us.
But we were all worried for a minute, for the record. We did it. Don't go anywhere. We will give you a breakdown of the prices and everything if you want to do it. Pretty cool.
Sawang honey.
So for safety, since we entered into the official national park when we went over that little rock edge, we've been having some armed ranger with us because there's actually a lot of wildlife, way more than just gorillas and monkeys and things. There's actually elephants and buffaloes, so safety first.
Yeah. And of course the rifles are a last resort. It's just too scary of them.
Guys, I guess we went all the way in the forest for absolutely nothing. There's monkeys right here. They were telling us that basically the villagers here are growing a lot of potatoes, and somehow the monkeys developed a taste for potatoes. So they go to the field, dig up some potatoes, steal them, and then go away. Kids on top of the hill like, hello, Mazungus, hello. We're very lucky. On top of the monkeys, there is sheep. These are very rare, and if you can try it, it's very delicious too. It's not rare.
Back in the truck. We forgot that the armchair here is a refrigerator. Cold water for you.
Drinking warm water for 20 minutes because I forgot.
Welcome to the gorilla sip.
So our driver, Denison, was asking us if we wanted to stop somewhere for lunch, and he was gonna send us to like a nice restaurant or whatever. I was like, no, I want to know where the locals around here are going. So we're at this little bar, which is super cool, and they have beignets, which if you know what it is, that's so good.
Perfect.
Boom. Which one is your favorite?
Maize ugali,
Perfect.
mashed bananas.
Sounds great. And which one is your favorite here?
Go for the chicken.
Chicken.
Yeah, it's low because we use the local one.
Perfect.
Ooh, okay.
What's your name?
Sabrina.
Sabrina. So I'm gonna call it the Sabrina Special. So I'll take a Sabrina Special, please.
Oh, cheers. In our English, kubuzima bwacu.
Magachu?
Kubuzima bwacu. At our head.
I know.
Say that again.
Kubuzima bwacu.
Charisma Magachi?
Yes, I heard it. Kubuzima bwacu.
Whatever you say, my friend.
So for lunch, we have some greens, some spinach. We have peas. We have like motoke mash, ugali, and a potato.
Oh, this is how we do it.
Yeah.
Whatever he does, I do. Put the banana in the chicken stew.
Yeah.
Ah, and then yeah, it's all saucy now.
It's all saucy.
Mmm. Yeah, I gotta put that in. Okay, I don't know how this happened, but I opened the menu and they had beef poutine, which, if you guys know, I'm from Quebec. This is the place where poutine was born. So like to see that in Rwanda, I was like, I have to try it. Visually, it doesn't really look the same, but I mean, it's the same concept. Like there's a sauce, some cheese on fries, and a side of beef. I'm good.
It is pretty good.
Because it's lacking like the beef gravy, it's definitely not what you would expect of for a poutine, but still, it's a good dish. I wouldn't call it a poutine, but it's good. I'm also very glad I tried the Sabrina Special. People should come here just for that. That was a great meal, but
very good.
we are carved out.
So it's much later. Might have had a nap in the car, no worries. But when we had our lunch, we saw that they had beignets, and of course we had to try them. So we just stopped to get a coffee. They
Just
stopped
Tracey.
for me to get a coffee. And we're gonna enjoy this. It's very, very hot right now.
But how's the beignet?
That's what I'm gonna figure out. Not bad.
It's pretty good. Definitely not as good as in Cameroon though.
So we're back at the hotel from our adventure. Before we go all into the pricing, the booking, the companies, all that stuff, I do want to take a minute and talk about travel health insurance, because you know what? We get questions about it all the time and it doesn't get talked about a lot. So as you guys probably know, we use Safety Wings, which is basically a travel health insurance. They have a Nomad 2.0 insurance that they just launched, which is better and quicker than ever. But with that insurance, you can do adventure add-ons, which for us is absolutely fantastic, and that is definitely what we need. But the second component to that is they even have an electronic theft add-on. You know what?
I mean, look at all of this.
Things happen. So we said this before, and I will say it again, I'll scream it from the rooftop. One of the main reasons that we love them is if you have a question, you talk to a real life human on the chat and not just like a chat bot or anything like that. With their new response time for reimbursement, it's actually an average of 2.8 days, which is fantastic and super flexible. So sometimes we're literally signing up while we're in the airport waiting for our flight. So if you want to check them out, we'll put our link down below. If it fits you, that is fantastic. I think they're amazing.
So if you come to Rwanda and you don't have the budget to do the gorillas, because let's face it, it goes up to $1,500 a person a day to do the gorillas. Amazing experience.
Other places you
Uganda.
can do
Go to
them.
Uganda, 600. Anyway, if you come to Rwanda and you want to do some sort of trekking, highly suggest the Golden Monkeys. It was such a good day.
So I had such a great time. It made me feel like a little kid when they were all jumping around.
Yeah.
Anyways, something you'll just have to see on the footage and experience for yourself, because it was amazing.
They were just like so playful and fun.
Yeah. Now to the nitty gritty, which I know you want to know. So since we're staying in Kigali, the tour that we booked actually picks you up in Kigali at like 4:30 in the morning. You drive there, you trek, you drive back. They provide water, and in that price
Transport permits are included.
Yeah.
The permits normally are like $100 USD a person, so that's included in the price that I'm going to give you. Transport and everything, like Tracey said. So it was great. I mean, they were on time. The driver was super friendly. Everything was like flawless.
Yeah.
And it was 266 USD a person. So I'm going to put some link down below if you want more information. Just check it out. But overall, that's pretty much it. What a day. We have some more video coming up in Rwanda. It starts tomorrow morning. But for you guys...
This is just the beginning.
yeah. But until next time, see you guys.
In the next one.